Hi everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. And yes, I have Juliet here. This is Juliet's Choice. She was the 23rd anniversary doll that came out in June 2024. And yeah, she's an anniversary doll. She was on my radar, then off my radar. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking not getting her back then. Well, just like every doll collector, I'm trying to rein it in, and then I fall down a rabbit hole. So anyway, she's pre-owned, as you can tell, because even though I have the box and I supposed to have everything in here, she's not all taped in and all. So she's a pre-owned doll that I got off of somebody in the U.S. On eBay. So let us see. She came super fast. Shipping was amazing. This is a beautiful box. In fact, does it still have the little... Oh, it still even has the little... punch out for her stand. I don't keep boxes, but I might keep some pieces of this now that I'm journaling and stuff. So here you go, if you didn't get to see the box. I love this front. Obviously it has the idea of the Juliet balcony, because this is Romeo and Juliet, so she's on the balcony. Romeo, right? And then everything else is in here. Looks like we've got her stock right up here. She comes with 2 outfits. Very elaborate. They're gorgeous. Let's see. And then, let's make sure I don't miss anything. This looks like they did a really nice job packing her up. In fact, that box was in another box that had padding and stuff in it. So I'm going to recycle this for sewing or repackaging. When I mail stuff out, I tend to recycle bags and stuff that I get as much as possible. Make sure there's no little bits in there. It looks like she put everything in that plastic bag, so all of the stock pieces. So that's good. Maybe she's wearing one of her dresses. Yeah, she's wearing her nightgown. Oh my gosh, wow. I think originally when I saw her first come out, she felt like she was very similar to Garden of Joy. But of course, this doll is not matte. This doll is not translucent, and Garden of Joy is. Their hair is different. I'll do a comparison. She has a similar vibe to her, but she definitely is not the same doll. So, probably was just trying to talk myself out of her. And at one point, she was not highly received, I guess you could say. She was not amazingly popular from what I remember when she was released. And so she kind of lingered for a while. Now you can't get her anymore in Junie Moon. They do have her on CC Toys. There are some of her available through eBay. In fact, I almost got her pre-owned from another seller, and then that fell through because there was a mix-up with the purchase. Not my fault, but whatever's. And oh, she's so pretty. She's a beautiful doll. She's gorgeous. I really like her face up. So let's see. I think she's Snow. Let me look up her stats here for you. I believe her skin tone is Snow. So because of that, I wouldn't call her face up strong necessarily, but it's noticeable, and I love her eyeshadow. Let me see. And I think she has all special chips. When you get the anniversary dolls, you get a lot for your purchase, right? So let me look at her eyelids. Oh, good. So she has the colored eyelids, and those look like the tapered eyelashes that are brown. Okay. So her hair is called pinkish brown. I don't know if I call that pink. It almost seems more purplish to me, but okay. And then, like I said, her skin tone is Snow. Her eye chips, these front facing, are light pink. They're special eye chips. they're pretty. I'm never a huge fan of pink ones, but you know, these aren't as pink colored like the regular stock pink ones. They almost have a little bit of a brown tint to them. All right, and then her side, cobalt blue left special side. Like I said, they're all special. Oh, these are pretty. Light gray front. I always like gray eyes on these dolls. And then these are supposed to be light blue. Oh, yeah. So those are the ones that she came with. Those are the prettiest ones. And then she has earrings. So she has pierced ears. And these earrings are just placed in the hole. Let's see. Oh, nice. So they hang. They're kind of twisty. No, okay. They're all right. They come out if you want them to come out. She'll probably always be wearing her stock. I don't know. She'll be wearing it for a long time. Like I said, she has 2 outfits. So this is supposed to be like her nightgown. So thank you to the seller for selling her to me at a reasonable price. She didn't try to gouge me, and I really appreciate that. And she packaged her really well. I mean, here, look at her shoes. These are cute. Pull her that way. See the sides, different shoes that I've seen before. 2 skirt layers here. Beautiful trim. Beautiful doll. Her hair is not bad. I think it just needs a little comb. I don't even think it needs a spa. She's got this necklace here. This little cross necklace. And she has a cross on her pull chain. I might put some beads on there. How pretty, how pretty. Okay, let's look at her other stuff that she comes with here. The other stock. This other dress is like, Look at this. In fact, maybe what I'll do is I'll on another video, I'll bring out Garden of Joy, do like a compare, and then have Garden of Joy wear one of these dresses and Juliet wears the other. I like kind of having dolls that kind of are like, you know, paired together. The detail on this dress is outstanding. There is ruffle on the edge here. Look at the side of this. I mean, it's actually opened up. All right, because of course these dresses, it's mimicking the fact that they would wear an underdress and then basically tie pieces of their dress on to make a dress back then, if that makes any sense. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Velcro, you know, it's so funny that all of this detail, massive attention to detail, and yet we have Velcro still. Don't understand that. And then we have, oh, a little petticoat underneath. Nice, because this is poofy. I wonder if it's a low stand. Let me see. Is it a lower? Because usually if they have big dresses like this, the stands, yeah. So this stand is, I believe, shorter than the typical stand. Yeah, just to give you an idea. So this is I can't remember whose this is. This is an average stand. And then here's her stand. So it's shorter because this is going to go more around her legs. Because if it went around her waist, it would just be too bulky for her. And we have some little bloomers. So special undies. That's, you know, again, a nice touch with an anniversary doll. Oh, I didn't know she had this. So she has 2 headpieces. She's got this. This is kind of cool. So it's just a headband that's covered in some beautiful fabric, and then it's got little rhinestones glued onto it. This would be kind of a neat thing to make. Okay, and then here we've got like a netted pearl headpiece, you know, it goes on like this. So, what a pretty doll. Oh my gosh. Wowee. Okay, let me get her stock on. And her other stock, I guess. I'll get this other dress on her. Take some pictures. Show you in her other dress. I know I'm, you know, really late to the party here. There are all kinds of really good unboxing videos that I have watched before I purchased her, and I always find them helpful before I make a purchase like this, to watch what other people say about a doll when they get her, or him, I guess. So I do find it helpful. I hope you found this helpful, but like I said, I'll come back and I'm going to dress her off camera and put her in this other outfit. I'd like to see her in this one too. She's a gorgeous doll, and really not sure what I was thinking not buying her originally. And in fact, as I was going to say earlier, at one point, because she wasn't super popular, she actually was on sale, really marked down at really good price on Junie Moon at one point. And I came this close back then, kicking myself. But, you know, I have her now, and she's going to look amazing in my curio. She's a very special doll, so she'll be hanging out with Garden of Joy and 20 Years of Love and some of my more, who else do I have in there? Paradise Girl, you know, my cream of the crop of my Blythe collection. And that's where she's going to go. All right, before I put the blue dress on her, which would mean taking this dress off, I wanted to go ahead and comb her hair out and try this headband on. I really like this headband. I mean, it's simple, but it's so pretty on her. I mean, I might want to try to make some of these, honestly. So, okay, let me flip her around. Her hair, like I said, I don't feel like the doll, this particular doll, and you know, your miles may vary. Some people can get a doll and their hair's not great, and somebody can get the same doll and there's nothing wrong with the hair. So, but I would say the doll I got, all right, her hair is really nice. It's not too greasy. It's not too dry. It's a nice thickness. I mean, it's thick. It's not overly thick. You know, like a lot of these dolls, I feel like their hair is ridiculously long. You know, I mean, I guess it works for her because she's supposed to be a, you know, Renaissance babe and everything. But, yeah, I wish they would just, you know, like I would say like maybe about here it's still long, right? But yeah, this is crazy long. I mean, that's, I don't know, maybe an inch and a half from the bottom. That's kind of ridiculous, but it combed out really well. I like the color. Like I said, I think she's going to be a good companion to Garden of Joy. And actually, you know, it's just like I said, it's funny. When I originally talked myself out of getting her, it was because I was like, well, I already have Garden of Joy and she's too similar. But, you know, sometimes that's a good thing. All right, let me get the blue dress on her and I'll be back. All right, guys. I have been trying to get her in this dress. I can't even tell you how long, okay? Seriously, I would say all in all, at least an hour, if not longer. I had to go to a dentist appointment, so I was trying right before I left for that. That had to be like 15, 20 minutes. So then I thought, no, I'm just getting frustrated, so I'll just set her down, pick her up when I come back. Came back, watched a video, and while I was watching a video on my computer, I tried to put this on her. Still couldn't get it on her. Okay, set it down, came back, made a phone call while I was talking to the person on the phone, tried to get this on her. It's like I'm able to almost get, like, I'll get one arm in, but then I can't get the other arm in. And then if I try to get the other arm in, then I can't get this arm in. There's so many layers in here. Like her hand is somehow, I think, getting caught. Oh, by the way, she has a manicure. I forgot to mention that. I have tried putting plastic wrap over it. I have tried putting like a paper towel wrapped and then like have it on the end. Definitely, you know, I know she can wear this because originally, you know, when she was in the box, she was wearing this dress. And I know that these are completely, you know, go all the way through because I used this little thingy just to make sure. I thought, well, maybe something's caught, but no, it goes all the way through. Both of these, you can go all the way through. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then the thing is, once I get this on her, like, she's never taken it off. So I'm not sure if I want to, I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. Oh, has anybody got this doll? Okay. if you have this doll, let me know in the comments, because how did you get her arms through these sleeves? All right, I put her in the other dress. I tried and tried and tried. I'm telling you, wow. I would get one arm in and then try to get the other arm, and I couldn't get the other arm in. And then by the time I was almost able to get the other arm in, the sleeve on the opposite arm would come off. And I was just, I mean, seriously, probably spent 2 hours. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but well over an hour trying to get that blue dress on her. And I said, no. In fact, while I was doing it, I heard a little, that dress would look good on me, and you can take my hands off and get my hands in those sleeves. So Malibu's wearing it, and she doesn't look too bad, does she? She looks adorable. I actually had these earrings on. I was wearing them today, and I realized they look really cute with this. So yeah, she is wearing the dress because I can take her hands off because she's on the A-zone jointed style body. So I was able to get this on her quite easily. So she's wearing the blue dress. It's got the little petticoat underneath it. And then I put this headband on her. And like I said, these are the earrings that I was wearing. They're actually real pearls and real gold. I used to work at a jewelry store many, many years ago, and there was a jeweler in the back. She was really sweet. She would let me watch her make stuff all the time, and she made these for me. But I put the headdress with the pearls on Juliet. Quite a contrast these two make, but everybody's wearing the dresses now. Oh, so let me know, you guys, if you have any tips, especially if you have this dress and this doll, or this dress and have managed to get it on the traditional doll body. I'm open for suggestions, but this is what I'm going with for now. I'm really happy about this doll. She is gorgeous. Yeah, not sure why I waited and hesitated. Her face-up is beautiful. Her hair is really nice. I might spa it just to make it a little bit softer, but it's really not bad once I combed it out. There were a few knots, but nothing major. And she's got a manicure. She's got pierced ears, which is a big deal for me these days. I like to have earrings on. I like to be able to make earrings for them, and have my sister at Tapping Flamingo make earrings for my dolls. So that's a big plus. You know, she's got 4 special eye chips. Yeah, she's the anniversary doll. She's got all the bells and whistles. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? As usual, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful Dolly day. Bye-bye.